In the world of cinema, few names evoke as much intrigue and suspense as Alfred Hitchcock. Known as the Master of Suspense, Hitchcock's films have captivated audiences for over 6 decades. But what many don't know is that his fear of authority, a phobia he developed as a child, played a crucial role in shaping his unique style. Let's delve into the life of this cinematic genius and explore how his personal experiences influenced his art. Alfred Joseph Hitchcock was born on August 13, 1899, in Leytonstone, then part of Essex, now a London borough. He grew up in a strict, disciplined household, the youngest of 3 children. His father, William, was a greengrocer, and his mother, Emma, ensured the family adhered to their Roman Catholic values. Despite the discipline, young Alfred developed a deep curiosity about the world around him. Hitchcock's early years were marked by a sense of class consciousness, which he first noticed during family vacations to the seaside. The contrast between the tourists and the locals left a lasting impression on him. One of his most memorable childhood experiences was being sent to the local police station by his father at the age of 5. The policeman locked him in a cell for a few minutes, a moment that instilled a lifelong fear of authority. Hitchcock's education was a mix of convent and Jesuit schools, each with its own strict regime. He attended St. Ignatius College, a Jesuit grammar school known for its rigorous discipline. The use of corporal punishment with a fayula, a flat, hard tool, left a deep impression on him. Despite the harsh conditions, Hitchcock excelled in his studies, particularly in geography and Latin. His fascination with maps and timetables foreshadowed his future interest in intricate plot structures. After completing his education, Hitchcock began his career in 1919 as a title card designer for the film industry. This early role allowed him to immerse himself in the technical aspects of filmmaking, a skill that would prove invaluable in his later career. Hitchcock's directorial debut came with the British-German silent film The Pleasure Garden in 1926. However, it was his next film, The Lodger, a story of the London fog 1927, that truly set him apart. This psychological thriller helped to shape the genre and established Hitchcock as a rising star in British cinema. In 1929, Hitchcock directed Blackmail, the first British talkie. The film's innovative use of sound and suspense further cemented his reputation. By the mid-1930s, Hitchcock had become a household name in Britain with films like The 39 Steps 1935 and The Lady Vanishes 1938. These thrillers not only entertain, but also push the boundaries of the genre. In 1939, producer David O. Selznick persuaded Hitchcock to move to Hollywood. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in his career. His first American film, Rebecca 1940, won the Academy Award for Best Picture, and Hitchcock was nominated for Best Director. This success was followed by a string of critically acclaimed and commercially successful films, including Foreign Correspondent 1940, Suspicion 1941, and Shadow of a Doubt 1943. Hitchcock's collaborations with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, such as Cary Grant, James Stewart, and Grace Kelly, further elevated his status. Films like Rope 1948, Strangers on a Train 1951, and Dial M for Murder 1954 showcased his mastery of suspense and his ability to create tension through visual storytelling. The 1950s and 1960s saw the release of some of Hitchcock's most iconic films. Vertigo 1958, North by Northwest 1959, The Birds 1963, and Psycho 1960 are still considered masterpieces of the genre. Psycho in particular, with its infamous shower scene, became a cultural phenomenon and is often cited as one of the most influential films in cinema history. Despite his immense success, Hitchcock's later years were marked by a decline in critical and commercial reception. Films like Marnie 1964 and Frenzy 1972 received mixed reviews, and his last film, Family Plot 1976, did not achieve the same level of acclaim as his earlier works. However, Hitchcock's legacy continued to grow, and he received numerous accolades in his later years. In 1971, Hitchcock was awarded the BAFTA Fellowship, and in 1979, he received the AFI Life Achievement Award. He was knighted in December 1979, 4 months before his death on April 29, 1980. Alfred Hitchcock's impact on cinema is immeasurable. His innovative techniques, meticulous attention to detail, and ability to create suspense have influenced generations of filmmakers. Hitchcock's films are not just entertaining, they are studies in human psychology and the nature of fear. His personal experiences, particularly his fear of authority, shaped his unique style and allowed him to create films that resonated deeply with audiences. Hitchcock's legacy extends beyond the silver screen. His influence can be seen in modern thrillers, psychological dramas, and even in the way directors approach storytelling. The Master of Suspense left behind a body of work that continues to captivate and inspire. His films are a testament to the power of cinema to explore the darker aspects of the human psyche and to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. In the end, Alfred Hitchcock's life and career remind us that the greatest stories often come from the deepest fears and the most personal experiences. His legacy is a reminder that in the world of cinema, the line between art and life is often blurred, and it is in this blurred space that true masterpieces are born.